Good day, puppy lovers. Today I have Biscuit with me. That would be biscuit in English. He's a very, very, very tough Yorkie to groom, so bear with me. Let's see how we can get him done.
For those who don't know me, I'm Elizabeth Jenn, professional dog groomer since 2010. Remember guys, respect, comfort, and safety before vanity. Happy grooming.
So, trouble's already started. I gave him a bath. He only got one shampoo and one facial. Usually I do two for both, but since he's so tough to do, I only did one. I wanted him out of the bath as soon as possible. He was fighting me. Alright, so let's turn this here. Last time it says was doable for only 4 months. But, was doable. Was only 4 months last time that I saw him. Okay, he's not too doable. He hates when I cut with scissors on the front legs and face and pretty much everything. So, client stayed with me the last time, but the next time she won't stay, so she's not here the client today. Dog is all over the place. Did what I could. She knows he won't be perfect. So, here we go. Another not perfect dog. Okay, saw him the last time, the 24th of May, June, July. It's been 2 months. July. Yeah, it's been 2 months. So, he's not letting me cut around here. He's not, see, look at that. He's not letting me do it. And to top it all off, today I am extremely dizzy because I had a concussion 2 years ago. Actually, I had 2 concussions, one after the other. Huge concussion. Yeah, so sometimes my dizziness comes back, and today it's there, so I'm extremely dizzy, and I have to work with this little pup. I mean, I'm fine, like, to work. I'm okay to work. It's just that sometimes when I'll do a certain movement, it causes me to be unbalanced a bit. But I'm still okay to work, for today anyhow. So, how can I cut this? See how it's long? I think the last time I just couldn't do it. I just didn't do it. So I'm not going to cut it. We'll let that grow out. He won't let me do it. I don't want to take the chance with the scissors in the corner of his eyes. So we're going to give him a little bit of a brush and see how that goes. He's going to let me do this. You want a little bit of spray? I'm going to put a little bit of conditioning spray on him. Just a slight mist. Want some on your belly too? So he's 6 months. And sorry for my big head. And yeah, he's got lots to learn, I guess. Pretty knotted up. I mean, knotted. Yeah, he needs a good brush and a good drying, so I'm going to try to get this done here.
Guys, I upload a new video every Monday and Friday at 8 a.m. Eastern Time. And I also go live on Wednesdays, and that's at 10 a.m.
You know, there's a time when you have to say no. Okay, you just want me to try to brush. Let's try to. When that happens, I try to come in with the dryer and try to get it with the dryer. Sometimes it can, you know, get rid of some of those knots. Again, I still don't want to fight this dog. This dog will have what I can do. I am not fighting the dog. Okay, not fighting the dog. Can't brush him. Just washed him. Can't do two shampoos. So these are my choices here. This is where I would go from here. Say, okay, it's not doable, not brushable. Let's see what we can do here. Oops, okay, he's letting me go a little bit. I'm going in with my freshly sharpened scissors. Finally, my guy came in. Oh yeah, it's so hard to get him in. This guy, I swear, he's all over the place. Like, he's like, in a sense, he's like the only one available to do all of us groomers, right? Do all of us groomers scissors, right? So, yeah. There. So instead of brushing out, I'm going to be making holes. Yep. The dog can't be brushed. Then we just cut them all out as best as we can. This is one of those videos, guys, where it's not always easy. I'm gonna grab his leg, and he's gonna fight me, or not. Can I do this, honey? Yeah. All right. See, because he's 6 months now, his adult hair is coming in, and And he's long. His hair is getting long. So when they're this type of coat, when the hair starts to get long and they're, you know, they don't have their baby hair anymore growing in, then they end up with mats, and you know, if they're not brushed at home. So like this one here, he's got a lot of knotting going on, and I'm not too happy with that. No, but what I'm gonna do is I'm going to, even if there's, see the knots are behind they're right behind the comb, the knots are behind. I'm gonna try to dry it best I can. Once dry, I'm gonna try to brush a little bit again, and what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna come in and cut into and through the knots instead of having him endure me trying to take those knots out. I'm just trying to do my best to get the ones that are closest to the skin. Do a little bit of brushing. He still needs to understand and know what the process of grooming is, so I'm just giving him a little taste of what is to come when he comes here. Do the foot in front here. Can we do that? Are you gonna pull? Yes, gonna pull. I'm so happy you tied you. Yeah, so let's hold both legs and see if it works this way. Won't work. No, I don't want him doing that. So, all right. I am just going to clean out his eyes. In the tub, he did not, as I said, he's all over the place, so he's throwing himself, he's thrashing around in the tub, and it's like, okay, we are not going to do this for very long. So I had to hold him, one hand, hold him steady, and do all the rubbing. He's trying to thrash around, right? You got to hold him down. Hold them down, or if they're trying to thrash and stand up too much, then you can hold them up and wash them standing and hold his legs. Okay? So now I'm going to try to go in and clean his eyes. Is this going to work? It's not going to work. This is not, I feel it. I feel it. I feel it's not going to work. See, 1, 2, 2 tries, 3 tries. Okay. Okay. Hey. Okay, quiet. Quiet. Look, this is all it is. It's a round. This is just a round here. Okay? That's all it is. It's just a round. It's just a round. Stay there. Try to bite. Don't try to bite. Hey, don't. I'm just holding him down here. He's got his face laying on my thumb. So I'm going to try to pat him in the back. And then secretly come in and see, like that. Okay. Tried. You witnessed it. I tried. Yeah. Well, you'll end up, if you keep pulling like that, that's going to hurt your throat. Don't do that. Hey. You know what? Sometimes when they pull too much like that, and I don't want him to hurt his throat. Okay, when they're too much like that, I'll do this. I'll put it behind that leg. So it's only behind one leg. I don't want him, choking in there. Whoop! My. All right, so let us dry the cup.
Just make sure that you click that notification bell, because that's the only way you'll get to know if I've uploaded a video.
Okay, well, I didn't get to dry him completely. He was just jumping all over the place. Ooh, it really stresses me out when they're like this. I hate this. Imagine if he was like this when he'd be an older pup. He could, I don't know, he really hurt himself badly. Oh, boy. I'm going to try the face with the dryer. I don't think I'll be able to dry his face. Fingers crossed. I don't think so. But I got to try. If it won't dry, it won't dry. And as I've mentioned before, my job is to do what I can do with the best of my knowledge and with the most safe ways that I can find possible. Okay? And yeah, his mom was here the last time that I did this, and she saw how complicated he can be. I know he's got to get used to these tools that I use, of course. But there are some puppies that it's really a character trait. Like his character is, I mean, there's nothing that I can really do except try and hope and pray that I can do something with them. All right, I'm going to try to keep going. Guys, this is a long process when we're drying with the small dryer like this. He won't let me come in close enough to brush. I want to keep him, you know how they have levels? You know, like when you say your dog's at a 10, he's at a 10? No. I don't want him to get to 10 and then keep him at 10 for, it's not good. It's not good for, it's too much anxiety. So I'd say stress level right now maybe at, out of 4 maybe, 3, 4. A while ago when I was drying with the other dryer, he was a lot more stressed. So compared to that, that's what I mean. I have no idea how I'm going to get the face done. I'm just going to keep moving on. So I'm going to stop that right there. I'm going to have a look at his feet, see how that's going. Can you do your footsies? Remember this? We got to show you what this is again, huh? This is your second time. This is his second time, so. Turn it on, let him sniff it a bit. It's always good to just slowly get them used to it. Maybe show it to him. I let go of it, he'll sniff it a bit. Usually when I start turning away, they're not as interested in it anymore. Are you interested in this here? No? If I turn it on low, put it right here. What are you going to do that? Hey, not too close to that. Huh? You going to turn away? Turn away. Bring it closer. Okay, so this is what I'll usually do to train the pup. Is I'll be holding the clipper, turn the dog around, turn it off, and do it this way first. Come with the clipper in his face. Show him that I'll be around his face with it, like that. And then I'm going to turn it on. Just pet him back here. It's on. We're petting him. And as I pet him, give him a little belly scratch here. I get closer to his ears. He's going to hear it getting closer. Closer. I back off. Everything's fine. I'm petting him. Pet. See, so I'm petting him with it. So that's just one way to get them used to hearing the clipper. See, he's not too bothered by it. Then we gotta try with the feet. I pet the feet. I give it a little rub. Pet the feet. Snip some off. There you go. He never even noticed that I did that. But it'll be good for him to notice what I'm doing. Eventually. Here's Another one. He had a lot of hair there. So the front feet usually are harder because he'll be aware of what's going on. But right now he seems a little more interested in sniffing the table. What you sniffing there, guy? Hey, Biscuit. Want to do the other paw? Can we do the other paw? He's being a good boy. Do the other paw. He's still wet back there. Wow, good job. You did a good job for that. All right, did a good job for that. I'm going to switch up blades here, get my 10 blade here. I'm going to do his belly. And that might be a little interesting for him. Huh? I'm going to do the belly. See this here? I'm keeping it on low. And I'm going to pet his belly. His little belly. Little belly in the area here where I'm going to shave. And then I shave the bit off. Boop, the tip off. All of that. He has not been castrated yet. Still waiting. Take more of this off. Take all the front off in the front here because when they go pee-pee, this gets wet. So we want all of that off. And all of the tip there. Good boy. Did a good job. So, wow, we did that. Can we do under your arms? Bring this right back here. Can you come back here? He's still humid. All wet. Can I see under your arm? There's some knots there. Put it on a little higher. There's some knots here, so I want to get that out as quick as I can. It's not easy when they're, you know, because he's still a little humid. It's a little bit of humidity under his arms, and it's not always easy to shave when the hair is a little wet. To the other side. That. Same thing. Right there. Good boy. Good boy. All right. I'm going to try, instead of the clippers, I may try this. Let's see if he can take this. Let's see if he can take this. Let's see if he can take this. If not, let's do the clippers. We'll do from the front. No, we're all good. He's like, what are you doing to me, lady? I have to get some of that off. You're too long. Here, try the other one. He is pretty squirmy. I just got this, Dremel, whatever, the grinder. I really like it. I think one of the features I like the best is the fact that there's a cap on there. Yes, the fact that it's quiet, of course, but there's a cap and you don't get all of that, that dust, nail dust. You're all good, honey. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay. No, you're okay. Why are you biting me? I prefer. You don't want me to do that? All right. Let's stop. Then I'll quit. He doesn't want me to do it, so I'm gonna go in with the clipper. Not the clipper. Oh my God. All right. I'm gonna go in with these little baby kitty nippers, and we'll take some of that off. Okay, you're good. You show me your thumb? Of course not. Can I see your thumb? Thumbs. These little thumbs are so important because that can get caught in anything, in a blanket, and can get caught anywhere. Piece of, floor. Hang on, honey. And that could rip it right out. If you pull, that could be bad. So we don't want that. Good boy, we did it. I'm going to show you guys. See how that powder, it's nail powder. Oh, can't see it well. Whew. Blow in the air. Exactly the opposite of what I wanted. I'm going to try to brush them. See, I am finding some knots down here. I don't want to have to brush all of that out because it's tough for him. He's still a baby too, and I'm just gonna snip this right out of the way. Like that. There. See? Won't even show. Won't even show. And he didn't even have to feel it. There's more, honey. Oh boy. Yeah. More. I'm just gonna get rid of that like straight down. There. See? All gone. I don't want to be pulling on that. Okay. So let's keep going all around. So he's starting to fight me. Little one. He's biting at it. No. No, no. No biting. Hey, hey. Wait. No. No, no. All right, all right, all right. Do you need the groomer's helper? Do you need the groomer's helper? Are we going there? No, no. Okay, hey, all right, so that just told me that he's the one with the all right, we're gonna slip this on. For those of you who don't know what this is, it's called the groomer's helper, and it helps the groomer. So you have this little clip here that comes underneath. It clips right at his neck right there, and I'll pull him right in, tighten this up. And I'm going to have to go work around and work from here and try to get him brushed out. And I'm not going to brush where there's knots. I'm just going to cut it out. Okay? Unless it's easy to take out, but I don't think it's. So the groomer's helper is going to help him not turn his head towards the scissors so that I don't get bit, so he doesn't get hurt with the scissors, because he could turn around and have these scissors right there and just grab his tongue or poke an eye. So my job is to decide what needs to get done and how to get it done and what to let go of and say, no, I'm not doing that. See what his tolerance is, and I have a tolerance too, or I'm going to say that's enough, I'm done. I say I don't want to put him through this, I don't want to put me through this, I'm just going to get it done. Finito. Bambito. Alright, so another knot here. It's okay, honey, just cutting the knots out. You're hearing any hammers back there. I don't know if you're hearing anything, but my husband's fixed our deck. The sitting area. See, I took it out with the scissors. No more than that. No, 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 no. Okay, so he's sensitive. I'm not gonna see. I'm not working. I'm not gonna do this for now. I tried. Alright. Doesn't like that, doesn't like that. Front, see if I can do a little bit. Won't like it anymore. Doesn't like it, doesn't like it. I'm I'm hard-headed, aren't I? Keep going. All right, I'm done. We'll take you off the loop here. Take that off. Okay, all right. Let's see what's going around your neck. Can I brush a little bit here? Am I recording? Yes. I'll brush here a little bit. See what's going on there. Check with my comb. There's some knots. What's going on with the knots? Is this okay with the brush? Will he tolerate it with the brush? And I am not brushing on his skin. I'm just pulling up and out, up and out. Let's see what's going on there. The knots aren't coming out. I'm coming with my scissors and find the knot. Here's one of the knots. You really gotta find it. It's one of the knots right there. At least he's letting me go in. All right. That's one knot. Brush it out. There you go. Cover it. There's another one down here. Let's find it. There are other tools you can use too. I have like a type of knife, it's got blades on it to get rid of the knots also. There's different techniques. It's got a lot around his chest. Get rid of this. So I'm going to keep moving on and get it done. Personally, I find he has just too many knots to be working on him like this, because I think he would have been best off just shaved down. You know, he's not used to the grooming process, and I don't like that his second grooming is about taking some of these knots off. I know I'm still going in with the scissors. Darn it all. But it's still the fact that I don't want him on a table too long. But I did tell her that I would cut. She really didn't want him cut short, so I'm just trying my best to try to give the client what she wants, but at the same time, gotta give what the pup wants too. See, it's pretty much done. I guess. Am I? Oh, jeez Louise. Puppy. Zuppy puppy. What's up, pup? I'm gonna go in with the knife thing. He won't like it. It's too much pulling. Involved. Oh, alright, let's keep going. Alright. So, his body's pretty much done. He still has a whole bunch of knots here that I just gotta come in, get rid of. I'm surprised that he's still letting me do it to a certain extent. Speedy doesn't care about his feet getting done. Okay, alright. No, this has got to go on. So now I noticed that his face has got a whole bunch of knots in his face. I could not do his face the last time, guys. I couldn't. He just wouldn't let me. He was all, look at that, with the comb. He's all over the place with the comb. So, I have to get out these knots. How do I do that? Huh? How do I do that? I gotta just come in. All right, so when I start cutting here, I'm gonna need to secure his head. I'm just holding his head like this, holding his face, a little bit of the chinny chin chin, and I'm gonna pet him a bit. you can remember that we weren't doing anything dangerous to him. We're just petting and come in and secretly come in and take some off. There you go, pet a little more. There you go, good boy. There you go, good boy. And I'm just gonna get rid of doing the top part, the front, so I can let go his face. Put this back on. And there you go. We can do the back end, and I'm going to continue on. So as you see, I'm just putting my thumb underneath his neck here, and I'm just going to come in from underneath, side, pull his ear front. I'm going to pull all of that back. See all of that hair, all that up to his lobe at the back of his ear. I'm going to take all of that off. Underneath here too. Take all of that off. Best I can, because I'm going to come in with the scissors later. There you go. Do the same thing on this side. Pull his ear front. Fluff that up. Get rid of all of that. That's how I do it. There's a little bit of knotting in there still. Show your belly. Show me your belly. Are you okay with the belly? Some knots there still? Oh, see? Don't try to come in with a knot. If there's a knot and you're pulling like this and the knot pulls, that skin could end up in the blade. So don't struggle with knots with this. That's not what this tool is for, okay? So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to see what that knot's about. Okay, don't pull on it. And I'm just going to pull it out like that and grab my trusty old scissors and just get rid of that like that. I don't want to hurt him. Definitely don't want to hurt him. He's so interested in I don't know what. You smelling other puppies, you? Got a knot there. Don't be eating hair. Don't let them eat their hairs, because you know the hair that's on the table, they can't digest that. They'll end up being sick once they get home. So. Yeah, throw up. You throwed it up. You're gonna throw it up. See, that's all good. Okay, like that. Has hernia here. Be careful with that. So he's got some knotting here, but I'm going to take all of that off later with my scissors. So kind of, we're going to try his head, the top of his head. So we do 13. 13. Try 13 on his head, he's pretty short. You might not want me to do it. Last time I had to do it with my hands, like by hand. Good boy, be a good boy. Okay, I won't go any further than that. We took some off. I'm happy we took some off. Anxious to see if I can do his face. All right, let's turn you around, buddy. Okay, I'm gonna go all around your toes. Cut all of that off right here. You know, guys, how I like to do it, I like to just go all around. Keep my scissors flat this way the best I can because I want it to be have a little bit of bevel. Always be careful not to cut those pads. All right, flat as you can. There you go. All right, let's keep moving on. So my client just showed up and she arrived at the door, but I signed her no, saying no, you can't come in, because if he sees her, forget about it. I am never going to be able to finish this puppy. Never. Ain't nothing like a nice pair of scissors that are freshly sharpened. Oh, love it. Follow that off. Moving on. See what I did there? I went in and I cut, and then after that I brushed. So the knot came out a lot easier than if I would have just tried to brush. So you'll see what I mean? I'm getting to the front and I'll show you what I mean. Okay? Get the side like that done. Get that underneath here. Alright. So I'm going to do the side, which has probably knots in it. See, there's knots. I'm just gonna cut and pretend those knots are not even there. And then my scissors are gonna catch those knots and they're going to cut half of it, some completely out, cut them completely out. Watch it, honey. He's being good for the cut for the time being. Straight down. Okay, so I did the side. I'm going to turn him towards me. Sit your bum. And bring this up a bit because I know he's going to want to put his head down. And so here, when I'm holding his paw here, I'm going to try to brush out, there's knots in there. I don't care, I'm going to cut right through those knots. Cut right through the knots. Wait. Okay, so he's not letting me do it that way, so I may have to try to lock his leg like that. I'm holding his elbow till his leg is locked. He can't pull, he can't bend it. He can pull all he wants, but he can't bend it, see? Hang on, honey. No. Okay, wait. Okay, so we got a little of that done. Pull this up. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in with the brush and see if some of that scissor work got rid of some of those knots. And if I can actually brush through them easily. Okay, hang on. See, just cut those knots out. Because I could sit here and try to take all the knots, brush, and it's just too long. I just want them off the table as soon as I can. There's no competition here. So let's see. Okay, let's see the work. See? So I didn't have to bug him too much with the brushing. Hang on, I'm blocking his leg. Your head up? No? Okay. We're not aiming for perfect, guys. Not aiming for perfect, guys. But I'm trying to aim for at least a little bit of good. Alright, so I'll stand him up this way. Boop, lift up his bum. Pull all of that up. See if I can come and make a nice straight line here like that. Alright. Thank you, Biscuit. There. It ain't perfect, but it's good. It's good enough. Alright, so see there's a difference. Boom and boom. Alright, so same thing here. It's full of knots. So what we're going to do is just I'm going to use my scissors and I'm going to just follow that leg. Look at all that hair coming off. Cutting right through the knots. Same thing on this side. Whole bunch of knots. I don't want to brush them. Same thing underneath. Whole bunch of knots. I don't want to brush them. Cut the most I can out. See if I can lock his leg here. He's gonna let me know. Just a little, I just need to lift up the hairs a bit. Turn your head, hon. There's a knot right there. Okay. So now I'm gonna come in with a brush and see if I can pull some of those knots out. Lightly. He won't let me. Try the little brush, because that's a little big. I'm gonna hold his head up. He won't let me. So guess what? I'm gonna go somewhere else, do something else. I'm gonna go around here. See? No, we're coming in the back. Coming in the back. So I'm holding his his shoulders here, and I'm holding here so he can't turn this way, okay? Because he's trying to fight me to come this way. So I'm just holding his arms, holding one paw. Get some of this out. If this was a little girl, she'd probably have little teats hanging out here. You always got to check out for that, guys. I know, but you just don't want. You don't want to look pretty. So I'm going to secretly come in here and I won't let him know that I'm cutting too much out. So I'm going all around. What are we going to do with those little knots that are left, honey? I'm going to just go in and cut them nice and slowly. So see how it calmed him down a bit? Let's find a knot and just cut. Find a knot and cut it out. Always try to cut in front and not pull and cut in, because you could be pulling the skin and then end up cutting his skin. There. Huge knot here. So this is going to be a bit lumpy. There's going to be holes here and there. So if you're cutting behind the knot, you got to be sure that there's no skin there. Okay, he's going to freak out a bit. Wants to freak out, we go somewhere else. All right, we'll come back after. As long as you do a little, then you come back. You do a little, you come back. That's how I like to do it. So they don't freak out for too long, and I'm not going to tire you out too much. So I'm going to do it at the bum, and I'm going to move on. So since this little one hasn't been castrated yet, we're going to be very careful in this area. So I like to just come in and cut at the feet. Oh, here there's a knot. Cut the legs and feet. Oh, the knot came out. You did pretty good for the cut. You just to see the face. So anxious. Okay, so yep. This little furry friend. So I'm going to get all of this done in the middle, between the legs. And I have my fingers here. My fingers are right here underneath. I'm holding the tail, and I have my other fingers here too. Just to be sure that I'm protecting whatever needs to be protected, right? This was a female, it would be the same thing. You need to protect this area with your fingers. If there's anything that's going to get cut, it's my fingers first. So I'm going to show you his little bum area here. We're going to cut all of that off. Just some light shave. I like to use the thinners. I like to use the little scissors too to clean this area really nice and clean. He's not enjoying it. Snip, snip. All right, pull everything downwards. Boop. Let's just soften it all up a bit. Wait, I felt a knot here. It's probably gone. I got it. Got it. So it's always about going back in. It's always a hair out of place. And you think you got it perfect. Believe me, it's never perfect. And that's okay. Just do your job. Do your job well. If you can get it perfect, then fine. But this one, I want him off the table soon. He's getting tired. I'm just going to cut a bit of this off, do his tail, and do his face. All right, moment of truth. I don't know if I'll be able to do his face. So, I know he doesn't like the comb much. I'm just going to try to get in there. And I'm just holding his face with my two fingers like a V. He's just laying on my face. I really need to get this done because he cannot see anything. So before he gets too anxious, I'm going to stop, reward him, and show him that that wasn't all that bad. So let's try something else. Try the tip of his ear. Oh boy, Mike. I'm going to tip his ears. If he lets me. Want me to tip your ears? Can I tip your ears? Do you mind? There's my 10 blade. Put it back away. Of course, it's good to put your blades away. Sorry for my big head in the way, guys. So, come in and try to tip the ear on low, just a little bit. And then I'm going to reward him. Good boy. Tip the other side, holding the tip of the ear. Good boy. Oh boy. This would be great if I could do this. I would love this. So I just tipped a little off. There's nothing perfect. I'm just trying to get it done really quick. I'm going to cut a little of this off. Nice little tip. Those little ears are broken. Ears are broken. No, that's because they're probably nice and heavy right now because of all of that hair you have on your ears. Mom would be so happy if you let me do your face. All right. Good job. Let's got some knots in there. I'm not gonna brush that out. I'm just gonna come in and look, see where the ear leather is, and I'm gonna take some of that off and cut. See, there's a little bit of resistance, and those were the knots. Fold the ear in half, and I come in nice and round. Now I'm gonna see if those knots are still there. Some knots. And brush it out. I'm going with what he's tolerating. He tolerated that. Good boy. You come in here, do the same thing. Oh yeah, you got to do the inside of your ears too, eh? You're not gonna like that. See that resistance? That's a knot. Frontwards, fold in half. There you go. Good boy. All right. Now I'm going to take the top part here. This is how I'm going to do it. Take just a little bit of that off. Because I want his ears to start popping up just a little bit. See how it pops a little? I'm not done. I'm not done, honey. Pull it all up. Let's grab it all here. All of that. Good boy. Equal. Take all of that off. That's going to help. You want to lay down? You want to lay down? Okay, I'll let you lay down. I don't mind. You can lay down. There. And that's going to help for his ears to pop back up because it's not falling as much on his ear. It'll help a little. I'm going to pull more back. Take all of this out here. I'm going to take some off on the side also, just a little. His ears are pretty broken. This tips out. There, all right. So, I'm going to hold them like that. Try to come in again. We'll go all around. You can tolerate. Good boy. Good boy. I'm just hoping and praying that I can get it done. Still filming. Alright. Pull some of that out and try to secretly come in with these and just snip. See, in the beginning, he didn't want me to do it. Now I'm able to do it. Perfect. Got some of that out. Alright. See what he tolerates. Alright. So I'm going to take all of that off. Make a nice flat coming right across. He's hearing the snip, snip, huh? Hear the snip? Snip, snip, snip. Good boy. Now let's pull this all forward. This side here. Pull it forward. Come in with our curves. Take all of that off. Yeah, fold his ear in half. We'll grab all of that, take all of that off, all the way to the back of his ear here, right at the end here. I'm going to pull all of this back. Take out what's in front of his ear. Pull it all up. Come in with these here. I'm just going to come all the way to the side of his eye right there. Just get rid of all of that. All the way to the side of his eye. I'm noticing he has some. Take out here. Good boy, good job. See all this junk back here? That's gotta go. Wow. It's a miracle, guys. It is really a miracle. I'm gonna try to take out some of this here. That. Oh, my cat better not be asking for the door, because then I won't be able to finish the puppy. I want to take some out in front of his face. Alright, we'll do the same thing on this side. I'm just going to come in and take some of that length off in front. Up here. Length off, come all around, all the way to the back of his ear. Pull it all back. There are different ways I do this. You're okay. You're okay. There's a knot there. I'm trying to take this off with my thinners here. Yeah, she really wants me to take those hairs out of his ears, and I don't think I'll be able to. Seriously. But I will cut some off for now, because it's better than nothing. Some knots down here. I'm not brushing that. More there. No, no, honey. There. Ooh. Ooh. Let's keep taking some off, guys. I'm just gonna keep going around, keep taking some off.
Hey there, pet parents and grooming gurus. If you enjoyed my tail-wagging transformations and want more tips to keep your furry friends looking fabulous, just hit that subscribe button. Remember, every click helps spread the love and lathers of grooming joy. Subscribe now and let's embark on this fluffy journey together.